Welcome to the Calyrex Game Corner's Pokemon D&D campaign. Featuring Rich as Kitt, an awkward mechanist with her Magnemite gizmo. Melissa as Tia, a fashionable tea shop owner with her Sinisty Sippy. CJ as Red Robin, a bombastic wrestler on his way to the top with his Hawlucha Santo. And Jacob as Triton, a man from the sea guided by a mysterious force, with his Krabby, the Deep One. My name is Grace, and I'm the Game Master. This is Dunsparce Drampa, Harmony. Last we left off, the Heelys, known as Red Robin, Triton, Kitt, and Tia, encountered a strange, nightmarish occurrence. As Tia began her sleep study, she was attacked in her dreams by malformed deerlings as a disembodied voice offered help. Last we left off, the Heelys had woken up to a massive creature winding throughout Velascoe Town deep into the forest. Upon following its long worm-like body, they found that Phantom's friend Sawaddle had somehow been transformed into a gigantic fanged creature. While fighting the affected Sawaddle, Triton discovered that it may have been transformed under the effects of the black mist that had gathered from Tia's nightmare at the Zetech facility, which the Heelys had released into the night. After a quick pit stop at the lodge to heal up, the Heelys decided to make their way to Old Skin Eye's gym. What they find is a massive steel warehouse that would seem out of place here in wooded Velascoe Town were it not for the vines that grow along its outer walls and multitude of trees that canopy above it. From what you can see, each wall features massive ribbed panels reminiscent of garage doors. Upon entering a more person-sized door beside the massive entryways, you enter a dark gym that is filled with smoke and the sound of metal clanging against metal. To the right of you, a massive pile of metal scraps and junk towers into the corner. In the far left corner, you see the faint light of flames and sparks and various appliances and tools. This appears to be the source of the clanging. And in the center of the gym is a large gray stone machine. Its four thick hinged spider-like legs support its round central body, digging into the ground as it slowly pushes itself upwards, rising to a height of what must be at least 15 feet off the ground. Its stone facade is covered in swirling electric blue lines that spark to life like lightning, with a light gray cross marking its face. The red lights on either side of it begin to glow, searching the room around it. When it sees four new strangers enter the gym, a sound like an engine roaring fills the room, accompanied by a beeping. Beep, 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 beep. It almost starts to sound like a discordant melody. Without warning, the red eyes lock onto, I'm gonna roll a dice, Tia. Its hefty stone legs begin to retract into its body as it hovers impossibly over the floor, the blue lights trailing along its body, intensifying as it appears to be ready to rush towards Tia. What do you all do?
Oh no!
Oh god!
Ah! Duck and hide in where Kitt belongs, in the pile of scrap metal.
Amazing.
I can hide.
Never
Diving in like Scrooge McDuck.
How big is this thing?
It is like at least 15 feet tall and wider than it is tall. Probably like 20 feet.
Are we not welcome?
long.
We had an invite. Good luck to you.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah.
Can
Can I send out a Pokemon?
You're welcome to. Who are you sending out?
Send out Sippy.
Oh, wait. I can use Bandito here.
Sippy the Sinisty hits the field.
Do you guys know what this thing is?
I think it's a Metagross.
Okay. Hey.
Just all the cross on face. I was like, what Pokemon has a cross on the face? It's got to be Metagross. Red eyes.
You can bring Bandito here. Get some low kick action going. Take a defensive stance.
Okay. Bandito the Timber taking his 2x4 into a defensive stance. What about Triton? Is he up to anything?
He's just hanging out.
That's cool. I feel
This
that.
is just normal land people stuff.
No.
This doesn't concern a man of the sea such as myself.
I've seen bigger and uglier.
I have seen the deep one. It's true.
Yeah. Deep one's bigger for sure.
The deep one's definitely bigger.
As Bandito and Sippy hit the field and as Kitt jumps into the pile of junk beside you all, a young teenager runs out from further into the gym, going, wait, no, stop, hold on, waving his arms frantically as he runs up behind this large mechanical thing. Slowly, it is still continuing to fire up, moving very, very slowly towards Tia and the rest of the party before the young person can reach it, and appears to meddle with something in the back of it, and begins to slowly power down its legs, returning to the floor around it, one on each corner, and its middle part sinking into the ground, the blue lights shutting off, as do those imposing red lights on either side of the X across its face.
That's not terrifying at all.
The young person comes out from behind the creature and begins to approach you, and is rubbing the back of his head and says, "Oh my gosh, so sorry about that, guys. Sometimes he malfunctions. It's a whole thing. You guys here for the gym challenge?"
Was this not the gym challenge?
Yeah,
We've already passed. It's done.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
We won?
No. That was, I mean, he is part of it, but there are a series of challenges that you have to complete first before we get to the part that involves big boy Mecha Gross here, as he pats the side.
No spoilers. Hold on. Wait. No spoilers.
Oh, well,
Don't
okay.
tell us.
I won't say anything then.
I want all the surprise. All of it.
Right. That totally makes sense. My name is Connor, by the way, and I guess I'll lead you guys to the first challenge if you'll follow me, and he will start to make his way into the scrap pile, as you see that there has kind of been a path carved into this massive pile of various types of metals, different sheets and colors and rarities, as he begins to make his way. Do you follow?
Of course.
Hell
Can I get a shoe size?
Oh, yes. Of course. This is a child, I will say. Let's go with a 9.
Her child.
For I don't
Like
know.
a youth 9?
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Okay,
What's like an
No,
adult
not
time?
like, sorry. He's not like a child, as in like 6 years old. He's a young
He's a
teenager.
teenager.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
a teenager.
Okay.
So-
Okay. That's pretty reasonable. Okay.
It's like, wow, this
Sorry,
kid's
I
got
was like,
huge feet,
he's
dude.
All these clown characters.
This guy's a
in this
Kingdom
world.
Hearts character with those feet.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Excellent. Thank you so much. It's important data.
It's important, yeah, of course. I understand.
For the record, Kitt is emerging from the junk pile. Does quite enjoy everything going on here. It seems like a very fun and exciting place for her mind. And she also thinks this Mecha Gross thing is very cool looking, despite the fear felt earlier.
That's awesome. Actually, make a perception check for me, Kit.
Woohoo! That's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, you remember as you entered the gym that Phantom, your little friend, your little ghosty buddy, had met up with you guys and was once again trailing around, kind of following everything that you guys do. But suddenly he is once again missing, and you don't know when that happened, but he was with you before you entered the gym, and now he's no longer here.
Seems like a typical ghost type thing.
As you journey through this scrapyard here, Connor would turn to you all and say, "This is the first part of the gym challenge and something that we call scrap for scrap. You will all have to locate a piece of scrap metal that you and your Pokemon will use to forge a weapon later. But watch out, because other trainers are in the area looking for scrap as well, and they might challenge you to a battle for the same piece of scrap that you are looking for.
All individually or as a group?
Each individual will get a different piece of scrap metal.
Neat.
All right. I'll let you guys get to it. And then he will
Easy peasy.
He will run
Yes,
off.
my body is already a weapon, so any scrap will do.
Amazing. Who wants to go first?
I will go.
Roll a d4 for me.
A 2.
Okay. As Red Robin is journeying through the scrapyard, a green piece of metal with a definitive point draws his eye. Would you like to go for it?
Fascinating. Yes, I will go for it.
As you reach for this piece of green metal, a young woman will jump out of the scrap behind where it was nestled with a Pokemon beside her. Pokemon has a yellow body with wide legs, and it appears to have a ponytail, but the ponytail is actually a gaping black maw. And she will say, "Hold it right there! I I challenge you
Oh, you want
to
me
a
to hold
battle.
this? I got it.
I challenge you
I
to
will
a
hold
battle.
this, yes.
Oh no.
What did he say? I'm sorry. We keep talking over each other. That's my bad.
Oh, sorry. I was like, yes, I will hold this. Thank you.
I mean, I challenge you to a battle, she says.
Okay, I'm still keeping this, though.
Well, if I win the battle, then you have to give it to me.
Why?
Because those are the rules of the gym.
You ever heard of
That
Finders
doesn't make any
Keepers?
sense. Yeah, I already have it. You didn't even call fives. You just said hold it, and I did.
She will take a little booklet out of her back pocket and is like rifling through it. And she's like, "Well, Skinny's never told us about what would you if people didn't know the rules of the gym. I don't know what to do."
I literally just followed your instructions. I don't understand why. We're fighting over this now? I don't.
Yes, you understand then. We're fighting over it. Perfect. Mobile, go!
Got you. The technicality.
If Mobile, go. If Red Robin is consenting to a battle, then we will roll for initiative.
Sure. I was like, I could try to weirdly talk my way
Argue
out of it.
about it all day.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't really think this makes sense. I got a 10.
Okay. And what Pokemon are you using, Bandito or?
I'll be using Bandito.
The Mawile will move first, as the trainer will say, "Mawile, use Fairy Wind," and a pink mist will begin to emanate from the Mawile's mouth, from the back of its head. Does a 16 hit?
Yep.
This will be super effective. We gotta watch out. Oh no. That will be 9 damage from this Fairy Wind onto Bandito the Timber. And that will be it for the Mawile. It is Bandito's turn.
I think Bandito's gonna go for a low kick.
Okay. Let me double check Mawile's.
Yeah, I was like, what is Mawile's weight?
Good thing we
It is
have the
steel.
internet.
That's why it is steel, but like those.
But it is fairy, so those are, you know,
He is
What's the
25.4 pounds.
not that.
not even that good. God, I'm really cooked by just a steel fairy type. Maybe maybe that's fun. Let's see.
What will be neutral still?
Yeah, but even at the weight class, it's still it's not a lot of damage.
Is it mega evolved? Because then it's twice as heavy.
Yeah, it's actually Mega Evolved.
Yeah, well,
the
that's to my
first-
benefit.
The first trainer of this gym is a Mega Evolved Mawile.
That's crazy. Okay. So yeah, let's see, the low kick hits. There's a 15 hit.
Yes, a 15 will hit.
Okay. 8 damage.
All right. Pretty good blow. As the Mawile will get its legs swept from underneath it from Bandito the Timber, it will climb back up to its feet, and the trainer will say, "Mawile, bite!" And Mawile will attempt to bite Bandito the Timber. That is a dirty 20 to hit. I'm crazy today. But this will
That
be...
cause a flinch?
No. The natural roll was not. It was not high
okay.
enough. So, no
Alright.
flinch. But it will be half damage, because this will be resisted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will do 4 damage from this Mawile here.
Sadly, my best move is just low kicking.
Okay.
So I want to do something fancy.
There is a
What's the
giant
lay
pile
of
of
the
scrap
land?
around you. Yes. So
Right. I was like, there's a lay of the land here. Yeah.
there are various jagged edges of things. You could hide behind something. You could climb on top of things to get the high
So-
ground. And there is
So
also
hear me out.
the piece that you picked up.
Can I use the knowledge of knowing rock throw, but use a piece of scrap to change the property of the rock throw to not be rock?
So what is
Can I
the
steel
what
throw
is
something?
okay?
Because I'm using the
Steel
thing,
throw, okay.
like a piece of scrap around me
Yeah.
instead of a rock.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Because I'm like, damn, majority of my moveset, garbage right now. Well, how can we change this? But this will be pretty good. This one will be neutral. And it's a rock throw.
And it's a rock throw. Gotta get those rock throws in.
And that's what I'm saying. We got to charge the rock throw. The gamers got to know. Okay, so we're at 5 feet, so we do have to get pretty much into melee range, but we already are.
I forgot about this mechanic. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got to start charging this rock throw. Okay, so we're gonna collect a steel ball of scrap, and Bandito's gonna crush it together. It's his first rock throw, so Bandito's gonna draw his mask that we made together with so we can just slap that on. He's like, Bandito, it's time to throw the mask and use your signature move. Object throw. We're workshopping the name. It's fine. He's new. He starts balling up a piece of scrap. Bandito, all of a sudden, instead of being a little timid, shy guy, he gets all like brave now because he's wearing his mask. He's ready to charge up this throw, but it's a new move, so he has to get real close to the small wild to throw this piece of scrap.
It's like when you like are playing the game where you toss the ball to each other.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, he was successful! We're at 10 feet! Ah!
I can now
Holy
throw
crap!
a ball
We
from
scale!
10 feet.
We scale! He's gonna get better. 8 damage.
Amazing.
Way to go, buddy! Ah! He has so much confidence. He can now throw it 5 more feet than he could previously.
Congratulations, Bandito. The Mawile, as it were, will be knocked squarely in the head with this ball of metal, and its head gets tossed back a little bit as it gets hit by this ball of metal from Bandito from a short distance. The trainer will throw something now to its Mawile as you see a icy blue spear now the Mawile is holding. And the trainer will say, Mawile, use your spear! And it will roll to attack with this spear.
Hey, why do you need my metal when you have this ice spear?
Okay, that was only an 8. That was only an 8 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
As it attempts to throw this spear at you that is kind of glistening in the low light of the forge, unfortunately, will miss. And it is back to your turn.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to roast the trainer. You're like, oh, that's why you need this spear. Your spear's terrible.
Well, I mean, that's the idea, is that I'm trying to make better weapons.
Oh, no, I understand. Yeah, that was awful. You have to make better choices. I see why you want my thing. My thing's cool.
Roll an intimidation.
17.
Okay, yeah. You've kind of hurt her feelings a little bit. And the Miles, more importantly, the Miles' feelings have also been hurt. As you notice, its heart's not as much in the battle anymore, as it's lost its spear, but it's still gonna go for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it's still your turn.
Do your best.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Did they still have their spear? Did they throw it or try to stab me with it?
They did throw it, but I think it's like you're both kind of you're still both kind of 5 feet apart.
Yeah.
So it's like still within grabbing range.
Okay.
But you know.
I love picturing this battle because both Timber and Mawile are just little guys. You know?
Little people.
Well, because like I was contemplating being like, well, if they threw it at me, what if I threw it back at them, like with another rock throw, but this time from 10 feet back? No, I don't think that's a good idea anyway. It would be objectively worse for me to do it.
So I think it would be a different move. You can throw the spear back at them, but it wouldn't be rock throw. It would be a different.
It would be
move.
like an improvised attack. Yeah, we're gonna throw more scrap at it. It's like, you should try this one, and then Timber throw the rock. It's probably better than your ice spear. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 will hit.
Yeah, it's definitely better. 7 damage.
All right.
From 10 feet. We gotta get that scaling.
Seems to be quite
I guess
low.
it's just gonna hit. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
We're getting there.
Seems to be nearing the end of its battle here, but it's gonna go for one more last ditch throw with its spear as it's gonna pick it up. Will a 15 hit?
It will.
We're gonna do some damage, I think, here. Hopefully.
All right.
That will be 8 ice type damage.
Ooh.
As it, this time, instead of throwing, charges at you and jabs twice with this spear.
Okay.
It's back to your turn.
All right. So I guess in lieu of that, I want Timber to find like almost like a spear looking like piece of scrap and try to counterattack with it.
Okay.
I guess instead of rock throw, it'd be like, I guess more of an improvised attack.
Yeah, I have a thing I can use for it. Roll an investigation first to see if you can find something like that.
Yeah, I
I think
gotcha.
like a ball of metal is pretty easy to find, but like specifically something spear shaped might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. All right, 15.
Yeah, I will say easily enough you were able to find something spear shaped. I
It's time to counterattack, and then I toss it to Timber. It's
Mhm.
ready. Let's see.
yeah, go ahead, roll to hit. This will use your dex. So whatever your roll to hit is, and then plus your dex plus your proficiency.
So that is a 17, so then 21 will hit there.
Yeah, that will absolutely hit. So now for the damage, you're going to roll a d4, and on a 3 or 4, roll again for continuous damage up to a maximum of 4 hits. Once you're done with that, I'll let you know what the bonus... Well, the bonus damage will just be +2 after all of that.
3, 3, and then 2. 8.
Okay. With multiple jabs from this improvised steel spear that Red Robin and Bandito were able to find, you are successfully able to knock out this Mawile, as the dejected young trainer will recall it to its ball and say, all right, fine, you can have the piece of scrap, but honestly,
Oh, yeah, I was going to keep it anyway.
what you just found probably seems better than that anyways.
I'll take both. Hey!
And then she'll say, whatever, and then go running off back into the...
No, it's fine. You can find a better thing. You'll do great. I promise. All right, I'm keeping these, though.
Amazing. Congratulations. You
Bandito,
now
your
have...
first win!
Yay!
1-0 match record for Bandito. My goat.
My goat, absolutely. You now have 2 pieces of spiky scrap. Who would like to look for their scrap next?
I am the only one not muted.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a d4.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And also a 2.
Also a 2. Interesting. Okay. Similarly, you will find another glinting green, seemingly spiked piece of metal. Do you go for it?
Sure, Kitt will pick it up and hold it in front of Gizmo inquisitively and request that Gizmo check for its conductivity and magnetic properties.
Before you can get your hand on it,
Oh.
a small, scrappy-looking, furry brown Pokemon with pointed ears and fanged teeth will also reach for it at the same time, touching your hand as you reach for it, as another young man will pop out from the scrapyard and say, "Ha! Seems like we found that one at the same time. That means we have to battle for it."
No way! You weren't even going to do an analysis.
This seems like a meet cute.
How do you know I wasn't going to do an analysis?
Just look at
They
you.
do analysis together. Whoa! Just look at
That's
you.
really, that's really discriminatory.
Yeah. Whoa!
I don't even know what this kid looks like.
he's wearing like a backwards cap.
But,
He's wearing.
You don't even know what analysis means.
love that.
He's gonna make a roll.
he's gonna see if he knows.
See if he knows what analysis means. Yeah, I do. It's like when you when you
try to figure out what analysis means.
it's when you look at it. And I was looking at it.
It means analyze these nuts and bolts. Gizmo, use Thundershock.
Let's go! Hell yeah, girly!
Yeah, you can. You're
Sneak attack.
yeah, I was gonna say you get sneak attack absolutely for that. So go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah. Blast them. That's a dirty 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Whoa!
That is 7 electric damage.
Youch! And that is what the cat-shaped Pokemon standing on 2 legs will say as it takes that damage.
That. Oh, it's Meowth. Okay, I was like, it's not Purloin because it's purple.
Youch!
Okay.
Youch!
That's Mods!
It does speak. It is. Yep. It's a Meowth that speaks. That's smart.
That's Mods!
Kid is like shocked. She's like,
Yeah! What?
that thing's intelligent. That thing can perform an analysis.
Yowza!
That's
What's that all about?
I hate that. I can't battle this. if it's gonna react like that.
Rough you up, you know? gonna give me a 1-2, show you what for.
Gizmo, I think we forfeit. We can't fight this guy.
Yeah, I mean, are you forfeiting?
Well, is this Meowth actually talking?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Happy deal with him.
Oh, hold on. No. He's
It
not.
feels wrong.
He's not gonna fully be able to talk. No, he says youch, and that's all he can say.
Okay, cats say ouch sometimes. That's
Yeah,
fine.
cats say youch. I think that's pretty normal. Our resident cat
Okay,
experts would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't performed a cat analysis, so I'm not sure.
After that first blast, go ahead and roll initiative.
That's a 13.
All right. In response to being zapped and saying youch, this Pokemon is going to reach forward with its claws and clap them in front of Gizmo's face. It is going to attempt to fake him out. Oh my god. Does a 7 hit?
No.
No.
No, okay. He is just his poor little kitty brown fur is tinged from that first hit. He is unable to fake you out. It is Gizmo's turn.
Gizmo, Thundershock! And Gizmo's gonna float closer and closer so that the beam has to go less far and send maximum voltage to this poor cat. That's a crit.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's a small crit. That's only 12 electric damage.
Yeah, it's definitely like a yo ow ow situation, and I really hope that was picked up because that was actually really great.
I heard it.
I heard it.
It's like very much
It's
like
like-
Tom and Jerry noises.
Yeah, it's like Looney Tunes in this gym. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it echoes because this is a big gym. It's all one room.
What the fuck is Kitt doing over there? Blast him! Meow! Blast him again! Fuck, that's ruthless, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone could hear it.
Fucked up. Yeah, this very singed, as you have correctly guessed, Galarian Meowth is going to attempt to go for a Metal Claw attack. I've used up all of my good rolls. Unfortunately, does a 12 hit?
No.
No! No, Meowth!
Just ting off of Gizmo's carapace.
He says, "Yo!"
Yeah, Gizmo says that.
Yeah.
Gizmo's learning.
Buzz buzz.
It is now Gizmo's turn.
Kitt will outstretch her hand and look at the trainer in the eyes and say, "Get analyzed!" And Gizmo's going to use Magnet Bomb. For max damage, 8 points.
That will successfully take out Galarian Meowth here. What does Magnet Bomb look like coming from Gizmo?
I'm going to say that because of the environment, Gizmo's going to collect like a bunch of like flecks and tiny bits of metal to coagulate in front of itself into a sphere and just shoot it at the cat, and then it explodes and cuts it all up.
Yeah, the young trainer will watch dejectedly as his cat will be, the fur gets all mussed up from all these giant bits of metal digging into it, but you can see it's actually kind of quite used to this. Being a gym trainer, it's probably, been cut up by some metal in this scrapyard before. As the trainer will turn to you and say, "Oh man, my Meowth didn't even get to do anything."
It's all right, kid. I hope you learned a valuable lesson about vocabulary. And Kitt will pat him on the head.
So what does an analyze mean anyways?
Well, you see. No, I can do this. I can do this. Kitt will say, analysis is when you inspect something rigorously and take in every aspect and quality of it, and you ask yourself questions about it, about its nature and its function, and every bit of detail that you can ascertain, and you put that all written down in your head notes, and then you've performed an analysis.
I see. I think I'll write that down in my head notes.
Very good.
Okay, bye. And then he will run off with his Pokeball, leaving you with another similar piece of green pointy metal.
Whoa!
Congratulations.
Can I actually perform my analysis now?
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Is it for Kitt or Gizmo?
Whoever would like to perform the analysis.
Gizmo's looking for conductivity and magnetic properties. I guess that wasn't a great roll. 9?
Yeah, it's a piece of metal. As you are kind of in an area filled with a lot of metal, you gather that Gizmo's ability to verify certain things about metal might be getting a little muddled with all of the different materials around you, but you imagine that it might have come from a Pokemon.
It's alright, Gizmo. It's that classic muddled metal feeling.
And I've always said that. Who would like to go next?
I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d4.
4.
All right. As Tia makes her way through the scrapyard here, she comes across a deep blue-gray block of steel that seems to have no meaningful edges. Does she go for it?
Yeah.
All right. As she begins to reach this block of metal, she sees standing nearby Connor, the trainer that originally introduced you to the gym. And as you lock eyes with him, he says, "So, I was kind of staking out this piece of metal here, seeing if anyone else was going to go for it, and it looks like you're interested. What do you say we have a battle to see who can get it?"
Fine.
Fine. All right. And then he will send out a Pokemon that looks like, when it is first sent out, it looks like a little igloo, as a little head will pop out the top of it. Its little light blue body that appears to be made up of some glinting ice bricks. Its a little pointed snout, as it will begin to battle with you. You are welcome to use either of your Pokemon, but you can go ahead and roll for initiative.
We'll send out Sippy. And initiative is based on me, my speed.
Yes.
Or my dex.
It's your dex, yep.
17.
All right, Sippy will go first.
Excellent. Let's use Astonish.
All right.
Does an 8 hit?
An 8 will not hit, unfortunately.
Didn't think so.
Connor will say, as this attempt from Sippy to astonish this Pokemon happens, Connor will say, "Sandshrew, use Ice Ball!" And he is going to begin to curl up into a ball and roll towards you. We're going to roll to hit here. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go ahead and roll some damage here. That is going to do 7 ice-type damage.
Okay. Does this proc weak armor?
Yes, it will proc weak over armor if you so choose.
You said 7
does
damage.
Yes, 7 damage.
So if I get hit by a physical attack, my AC goes down by 1, and I can use my reaction to take an action.
Yes.
Let's use Astonish again.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
An 11 will not hit, unfortunately.
Ah! I'm rolling poorly.
I feel you. It happens to the best of us. The young trainer will say, "All right, Sandshrew, Ice Ball again!" as he is going to continue to spin in this ball-shaped form. That was a nat 1. So unfortunately,
Hooray!
that's not going to hit, as he actually veers off of his course and crashes into a pile of metal, and some of it falls on top of him, and he has to kind of dig his way out with his little nubby arms, squeaming and squirreling his way out of this pile of metal here, and is actually going to take a few points of damage from this. Brings back to your turn.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Was the weak armor reaction attack used?
Oh, you know what? You did, and then you didn't actually take your turn. Thank you for actually me on that. Yeah, you actually can make 2 attacks this turn. My apologies. That is totally my bad.
Oh yeah, because I did it as a reaction, not as my turn. Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's go for another Astonish. I don't think a 10 hits.
No, unfortunately not.
Excellent. Let's go for a Mega Drain. Ah, okay. How does a 21 hit too?
Yes, a 21 will hit. But this
1d6.
Yes.
Oh, 6 max roll. So
And then
6
what is your
damage
bonus?
to none. It just says 1d6.
Yeah, go ahead and add a +2 to that.
So that's 8, and then I get 4 health.
Sorry. So that was a resisted hit. So that will actually do 4, and then you'll get 2 back.
Okay. I'm bad at the type chart.
Totally understandable. This small little creature will take a little hammer that it had tucked in its little, kind of between its shell of ice that it has, it seems to have perhaps been crafted out of some of the materials in this room. And it will attempt to hit you with it. Ah, that was not very good. Does a 5 hit?
No.
All right. This attack will also miss, unfortunately. It is back to your turn.
All right, let's go for another Astonish. Haha. I got a 17 on the die,
That will hit.
which hits. But because it's a 15 or more, the target flinches.
Yes, indeed.
And then 1d6 plus 4. 4 plus 4 damage is 8.
All right.
Spooky ghosty damage.
A big hit coming out from Zippy here. Onto the Alolan Sandshrew. As it flinches from this attack, it will make its next attack with disadvantage. As it will once again try to attack you with its little hammer. Will a 15 hit?
Yeah.
All right. That will do 8 damage that Zippy will take. It is a neutral damage here. As it appears to spark with a purplish-bluish draconic energy as this hammer strikes you. Now this would proc weak armor, if you would like, but seems that may not be the case, so if not, you may proceed with your turn.
How much damage was it?
It was 8 damage.
I can do math. Yeah, let's not proc weak armor right now because I don't want to drop my AC like super, super low. Because an AC of 10 starts getting a little dangerous, I feel like.
Right.
All right, let's go for another Astonish. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will hit.
Excellent. That does not. It's not a flinch that time. 3 plus 4 is 7 spooky ghosty damage.
As the ghosty damage comes out of Sinisty, it will cause this Alolan Sandshrew to faint. As Connor will return it to its ball and say, "Hey, nice battle. Yeah, you can go ahead and take that scrap there. You earned it."
Thanks.
Dia's not having it today.
One word answer.
Fair enough. He'll say, "Well,
That was still extra.
I'll be waiting outside the scrapyard when the rest of your team is done to take you guys to the next battle. But yeah, good job out there." As he will rush away.
She gives him like finger guns and backs away.
Nice. That will bring us to our last challenger, Triton. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
I got a 1.
A 1! As Triton makes his way through this labyrinth of steel, he finds, poking out of a pile, a crystalline blue curved semicircle of metal, glinting like ice. Would he like to go for it?
Sure.
All right. As he makes his way towards it, a little trunk, an orange and teal trunk of some creature, begins to reach towards this curved piece of metal as well. As another trainer will pop out, a more stout young man, who will say, "Oh, were you going for that piece of metal? I'll give it to you, but you have to fight me for it."
Triton will say, "I forgot what you just said, but let's battle."
Amazing. You could go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, it's a 13.
All right. You will, in fact, be allowed to go first, and once again, you can use either of your Pokemon if you so desire.
Triton will reach behind him and unhook the crab that has been attached to his ass for 3 days, and then he will throw it out like it's the Pokeball at the Caparajah, and I would like that to be an attack.
Okay.
Or Q-Fant, not Caparajah.
Yeah, this is the baby, the Q-Fant. Yeah, is this like a move you're going for, or is this some sort of improvised attack?
Just like an improvised.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Yeah, we'll call this still Krabby's strength plus proficiency.
That is a huge 5.
Okay. Yeah, I think unfortunately the throw, the wind up, maybe Krabby no longer being attached to Triton's butt just feels so different than how he felt before. And unfortunately, the Krabby lands a little wide of the shot here and does not hit the Q-Fant.
Damn it.
That was a crazy description. To me, just like, this feels so weird not having the crab on my butt.
Imagine not having a crab on your butt. Couldn't be me, honestly. Every day I have a crab on my butt. The trainer will say, "Q-Fant, go for a rollout!" As similarly to the Sandshrew, the Q-Fant will begin to curl its body into a ball as it barrels towards the deep one. Will a 19 hit? Sometimes the rolls are rolling. That's crazy. The deep one got stronger since I remember. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Alright, that one will do 6 damage to the deep one.
6?
6 damage. I rolled high on that
So
one.
much more than 5.
I know. It's crazy. And it will be back to Triton's turn.
So it's rolling out, right?
It's rolling out. Who knows what might happen next?
Do we know if roll out is like a focus thing?
Yeah, I'd say, like, if you can knock it out of its focus, then it won't get the bonus from getting a consecutive hit if it were to go for it again. Like, if
Okay.
it is able to hit again, then it wouldn't get the bonus if you can knock it out of the rollout.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go for a vice grip.
Certainly, yeah, if you were successful in that, it would certainly knock Qfin out of this rollout.
9 plus 4, 13?
Yeah, that will just hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, and then I believe you are grappling Qfin now, correct?
I think it's just, yeah. On hit, you grapple the target.
No, there should still be...
That's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I thought you were like, oh, there's no damage. Yes, there's certainly damage. There should
Yeah,
be.
there's a little damage die here. 7.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna harden.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Did the deep one just grab the Kufon out of a rollout?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yes. As you see the deep one with its big, meaty crab hand, this Qfint barreling towards it with velocity, with a profound dexterity, the deep one will pluck it from its roll, and then its carapace will sheen as it appears to grow harder. Back to the Qfint's turn. It is going to attempt to attack you with just a basic tackle here. I believe with grapple, like it can still attack you. It just
My
can't
note
move
is
away
a
from you.
creature may attempt to escape the grapple at the beginning of the turn with a strength save
Okay.
against your move
Let
DC,
me
which is
do that.
12.
Yeah, let me do that. He's squirming around. Is a 14 enough?
It is.
So successfully stopped it from continuing its rollout, but unfortunately it is going to wriggle out of grasp. He will go for a tackle then. I will go ahead and roll a hit with that. Okay. I'm really poor now. Does a 4 hit?
No.
Okay. Back to the deep one.
I guess we'll just throw some bubbles at it.
Bubbling it up.
Oh god. Do I want a bubble? That's so many dice to roll.
I think it's only 2 or 3, right?
So it's a 4, a 14, because it's 3 consecutive hits.
Yeah.
So I have to roll to hit 3 times.
Right.
It's a 4, a 14, and an 11.
Okay, so 2
Oh,
of those.
that's not with the modifier. It's not with the modifier. Add 3 to all of those.
Okay, then only 2 of those will hit.
11.
Okay, big hit.
Am I at that right? 11?
12. 5 plus 7 is 12.
12. I'm fucking stupid. 12.
No, you're totally fair. I'm also bad at math. Big hit coming out from 2 of these bubbles popping in the Qfin's face as he is startled. His cute little eyes go wide as it raises its little trunk. It looks to be on its last legs as it goes for another rollout. Does a 16 hit?
16?
Yes.
Yes, that does it.
Okay, and with harden as well? Or I don't know.
I actually forgot to call Harden.
Okay, so you didn't harden this time. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're keeping the PP anyway, so understandable. You never know when you're going to need it. Let me go ahead and roll that dice. That damage dice. That is going to be another 6 rock tag damage coming out from this Qfint. And then it will be back to your turn. He is once again in formation, rolling at you.
What if I tried to grab him again?
You are welcome to give that a try.
Because that worked last time, right?
Yeah.
About that.
About that.
Does a 9 connect?
A 9 will unfortunately not connect.
Unfortunate. So we are going to hit the Harden.
All right, gonna hit that harden.
With that, do I roll the die now? Or like when I'm hit?
You can choose. I mean, it's up to you, like, if you want to wait to roll it until you're hit, but I think, like, it's a flat amount, so, like, whatever you roll now will be, like, every hit, right? Because it lasts for, like, a whole turn, and it's every hit.
Is it, so, like, every hit it's reduced by that number? Or is it,
Yeah.
Yes.
like, just a flat? Okay.
But, like, only for, like, whatever, like, every time you harden or whatever, you know?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, that's a decent amount, especially at this level. As the deep one's carapace will once again considerably grow thicker and more tough. The Qfint will continue its rolling and attempt to hit you again. Does a 14 hit?
It does.
All right, we're gonna hit you for a little bit more damage as we've built up a bit of a charge here. However, you have hardened, so the base damage from Qfint is going to be 5. But you, because you've hardened, can subtract 3 from that, bringing it to 2 rock type damage, considerably bringing it down by more than half and bringing us back to the deep one.
Okay. I think we'll just bubble and finish it off. Or attempt
Let's do
to.
it.
Dirty 22, a dirty 20, and a 9.
Yeah, 2 of those will hit.
10. 10 points of water type damage.
All right, you will successfully, with this barrage of bubbles from the deep one, knock out the little steel type elephant Cufant. And the trainer will return it to its ball, and he will turn to you with his hands on his hips and say, all right, I guess you can have that one, as you will acquire this curved, ice-like piece of metal.
He'll bring it back to the group and be like, what were we doing with this again?
You will see that Connor, the Sandshrew trainer, will have joined the rest of the group as well and say, nice job, all of you. It seems like you all got a piece of metal. And one of you even got 2, he says as he points at Red Robin.
So do we, how do these all attach? Is it like sockets, or do we have to screw them together, or what's the plan here?
Well, let me bring you on over. And he will begin to bring you to the other corner of the gym, where you will see a forge. Lots of different, there's like whetstones and anvils, and there's a fire burning deep here. There's clanging metal as you see a small pink creature with an even lighter pink ponytail and a purple-hued hammer going at it, using her hammer on a sword against an anvil, and will look up upon all of your approach. And Connor will turn to all of you and say, this is the Forge Master, Tinkatuff. She will help you get situated here with making your weapons, but each of you can make one weapon from your piece of metal, but you are also welcome to trade metal amongst yourselves, but each different type of metal has different weapons that it can make. And speaking above table here, the idea behind this is that there is a variety of different weapons that you can make. Each weapon corresponds to a move that your Pokemon typically may not learn, and it will allow that Pokemon to use that move in battle. However, instead of having a typical PP that gets refilled after a long rest or whatever, these have a durability. And once you use all of the hits, it's broken and it can no longer be used unless you find materials and are able to repair it. I can send you a table because there are a lot of options here, but I can read off the base options, but I will do that as I give this to you so that you can take a look and let me know if you have any questions. I can also send a table of the moves themselves. I will read off the weapon options are dagger, light hammer, spear, sickle, short sword, long sword, rapier, battle axe, great sword, warhammer, glaive, and great axe. And I will say a caveat, due to Red Robin's ingenuity, he has, let me also describe which pieces of scrap each of you have. Red Robin has 2 pieces of spiky scrap, an ice spiky scrap, which he could use to make icicle spear. I will say, due to his ingenuity, if he wants to make a steel type icicle spear with his spiky scrap, I will allow that because that's interesting and cool and fun. So it would be like steel spear or something instead. Or you can just go for the standard spiky scrap builds. Tia, I believe, has a blunt scrap. Kitt also has a spiky scrap, and Triton has a curved scrap.
Okay, so there's spiky, bladed, curved, and blunt. Those are the categories?
Yes.
And then the thing that you want to make is dependent on the difficulty, basically.
Yes. So the harder a thing is to make, the more powerful it is. And also, the harder it is to make, it's more likely you might face some consequences when making it. So you might get injured in some way, or it might not be as successful of a build.
That's fun.
I will say, I'll allow you to keep both pieces of spiky scrap, Red Robin, but for the time being, you can only make one weapon just for the allotted time. And you are also allowed to trade amongst yourselves. If somebody wants Tia's blunt, but she wants a curved weapon, you can trade amongst yourselves.
Hey, pass that blunt this way.
Hey, pass me that spiky.
Up,
And Tia, of course, I wrote all of the weapon types out and then I didn't actually send it. Tia, of course, characteristically having the blunt weapon, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Just a little Zaza, you know?
Yeah.
Huh. This is kind of interesting.
So I could make a warhammer or a light hammer.
So no one got a
hammer.
bladed?
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody got ablated, so those options, I guess, are just taking up space on the table. I could have had you all roll to see if you all could get something different, but I figure this is still random, and you almost got all of them. There's 3 for each option, I think. So
We can use these outside of the gym too.
yes,
Okay, and this would be assigned to one Pokemon, or is it transferable?
I'll say it's
Like a hell
transferable.
out of it.
Yeah, I'll say it's transferable.
I'm just thinking about what would be the best coverage for my steel types.
That's kind of where my head was, and I'm like, dark move.
They
unlock a fighting move?
Should be
That's
colored corresponding to their type,
Yeah.
but some might be overlapping colors. So
Also, the move is very much.
yeah, the move will tell you as well.
Because poison versus dragon are the
Right.
same color, but they're
Right, but you can tell that one is poison and one is dragon because they are in the name.
I think Dragon Hammer does dragon damage.
Who would have thought? But you're
This
welcome
is
to
fun.
take some time to think about it. I think this is probably there's more to the gym challenge, but we'll probably end with this, so you can take your time and
Yeah,
think about
making
it.
the choices, yeah.
But just let me know when you've made your decision.
no thoughts, head empty.
Probably gonna go for the.
You can go for flavor. I mean, getting swords dance is kind of cool.
Well,
What
I'm also
is
like
the
None of us have
goal?
that.
Like what skill check, or is it just a straight?
Okay,
D20?
so let me let you know. You actually get
So
the
like a
choice.
DC 15
Yes.
is really hard,
Right, you're right, exactly.
unless I got some major bonuses.
So this will be a straight skill check. It is your choice whether you would like to use strength, dexterity, intelligence, or constitution. Everything except for charisma and wisdom, because I don't think you can use either of those things to forge a weapon.
I can't
I
believe you
can't
can't
risk
riz.
that metal.
I don't think you can use metal, unfortunately.
Come on, Metal, you're so sexy. You know how to make the right weapon.
Oh, Metal, you're so hot, dude.
Have you seen that show where they make the
Oh.
swords and
Talking
stuff?
about
Yeah,
forged in fire? Wait.
Yeah.
Those are the least charismatic people ever, Melissa.
True.
have you watched the show? I did.
What? That's definitely not the inspiration for this
They're not just
challenge
like
at all.
rizzing up their like meteor metal swords.
No, they're like all hiding in their garages while they like have their weird.
Yeah, they're like the swords people are nerds. 100%.
They're yeah. They're,
Hey,
like,
you know what?
maxing their-
Most of them are pretty athletic though, because you gotta
They
hit that
are.
metal.
They're strong. They are dexterous.
So, good for
They're
them.
pretty smart too,
Yeah, and they're smart.
and they're built like trucks. They definitely have constitution.
Yeah.
I want to
no risk.
confirm. I see Glaive Rush is the same color as Icicle Spear, but it's a dragon move, right?
Both.
I might have just written it down wrong in my notes. You're so right. It is dragon.
Okay. Do you want it to be dragon or do you want it to be ice?
No, it's dragon.
Okay. That's what Kit's going to go for. I think she thinks it sounds the coolest. And also she's feeling confident in this steel type facility and thinks that she can prove her ability to be crafty in front of all these metalsmiths.
Amazing. Go ahead and which skill would you like to use to make this glaive?
Is it just ability score or are there skills associated with it?
It is just ability score. Or
Okay.
I always get them
In that
mixed up in
case-
my head. I'm sorry, but just
It's fine.
straight, no proficiency or anything.
Okay. Kit will go for intelligence then.
Sounds good.
Come on. Do it. 14, one shy. So shy.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
4.
Okay. So, I guess there's probably some flavor attached to what Kit is doing here to make her weapon. Is there any particular way she and her Pokemon would like to go about making this glaive?
Sure, not to push the joke too far, but her and Gizmo will like study it meticulously and see at like which points in the spiky scrap metal is it like the most malleable, the most prone to like shaping a glaive in a not only a practical way for weaponry, but in a aesthetic way as well, like something that has a nice curve to it. So they analyze it. Kit will like take a marker and like mark at certain points and like map it out on a piece of paper, and we'll hope that she gives Tinkatuff enough information to make the weapon per the specifications.
Okay. As Tinkatuff is helping you along here, hammer this weapon and carve it and make it to the curved specifications, that would make a beautiful glaive. Unfortunately, it is all very overwhelming, and it's very hot in this portion of the gym from the forge and everything. And Gizmo seems to be fine. You know, he doesn't really have flesh to feel overwhelmed with this, but it is disorienting with all of the sparks and everything. Maybe her protective gear isn't fully secured. Kids, don't try this at home. And if you are, use your protective gear. And Kitt will form it's sort of icy from the spiky scrap that she acquired in the scrap for scrap glaive. Unfortunately, she will have disadvantage on skill checks for the rest of the gym.
No. Kitt or Gizmo?
Specifically Kitt.
Okay.
As Tinkatuff will take this glaive over to where there's a variety of very large trout hung up on some stands here, and she will stab forward with the glaive, and it will cleanly cleave through the center of the fish. Connor, he will nod to you and say, "It will KO." And I will.
That's awesome.
Very good.
I will get you Glaive Rush.
Awesome. So does
Plus, you
Kitt
should love
have
that as a
Glaive
fan
Rush?
of the show.
Does Kitt have Glaive Rush or does Gizmo?
These are specifically Pokemon sized, so they are specifically for your Pokemon's use.
So we get to
So
creatively flavor how Gizmo can wield it then.
Yeah, exactly. It is up to you how a little magnet man can wield this glaive.
Okay,
It
there's a
needs-
cool option and then there's a really cool option. Which one do you want?
The really cool option, duh.
Okay, well then it's got little like super magnetic like handholds in quotes, and he can just swing it around like with invisible arms basically.
Hell yeah. So it's like a magnetic. That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, and he can just manipulate it and it just swings around his body. It's just sick.
That's so cool.
Like a nunchuck almost, but like not
Yeah.
really. Like it's not connected to anything actually.
Yeah, it's purely
But giving
magnetism,
nunchuck
and
vibes.
it's got a range, a short range all around Gizmo's body. The other cool option was that it would just be stuck to his magnets and he has to ram it.
That's what I was picturing when
I
I
was
was like,
thinking, yeah.
when I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, he's just gonna hold it with magnets, but that's much cooler. I like that.
I enjoy
He is
the,
level 3,
like,
so.
nunchuck vibes.
I have a question about not my item.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm noticing on the chart there's 4 of each kind, except there's no medium blunt. It's 2-bladed.
Perhaps I didn't make it even, and there is not another medium blunt.
There's only two blunt options.
So perhaps I was wrong when I
Yeah.
said that there's one of each. It's fine. So
Yeah, you
you
just have
either
four.
you either get easy or hard. You full send go big or go home is basically the word on the street.
That's what I'm saying. Do I go big? Do I go gigaton hammer or do I go dragon hammer?
Yeah, just a little cup of tea with a giant hammer.
Giant
the-
gigaton hammer.
What does the durability do again?
It's basically the PP usage of the weapon.
Gotcha.
But then we can't recover it with like healing it. You have to fix the weapon to actually get durability back. I'm going to look to make the rapier, the Santo Flourish.
Oh, I was about to say, Halucha with a rapier is
That's what I'm
really
saying.
sick.
That's so cool.
Gianna. Yeah, that's sick
Zorro
as hell,
energy,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. What is the chosen skill you would like to roll for this?
Strength.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Plus 4
wrestler
is
by
12,
day,
baby.
swordsman by night.
What was that? Sorry.
12.
12? All right.
4 is 12.
Do you have any flavor for how Red Robin and Santo craft this rapier?
So my indomitable steel chair, I will use it as my forge hammer, and Santo will be holding it in place while I just smack the fucking rapier with a chair to shape it into the proper position. And then Santo will pull it out and do his flip Zorro flourish, and you hear like a strum of a guitar in the background as he flourishes his rapier.
Beautiful.
That's
Um,
awesome.
Yeah,
I
man.
love the chair forge is sick.
You're just smacking it, ching, ching, ah!
I think it wasn't even doing anything.
Yeah,
I think Dev was like,
I will
you
handle
got
this.
this. With that being said,
Nice.
if you would like to handle it, Tinkatuff will gesture if you would like to stab the fish yourself.
Oh yeah, Santo does a big old like backflip into the air and just lands it. Stab, 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 stab.
Amazing.
Santo says it will KO.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I think it's go big or go home, right?
Hell
Let's make a gigaton
Hell yeah.
hammer for Sippy.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's really just take a ton hands over the forge hammer.
Honestly.
Alright.
Required, already pre-made.
Please. I have a +2 in, I think, con and dex. So it doesn't matter which one, it's just a +2.
It's It's really just up to like flavor. Like if you are doing it in a particular dexterous way, or you just powering through.
Ha 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 ha. I got a 4 on the die. Says a 6.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d6.
3.
Okay. As you are working this piece of blunt scrap that seems to probably have come from a Pokemon, maybe one that you might not be familiar with, but it's very similar to material to the hammer that Tink is working with here. As you're working on this weapon, who is working on you with this? Which of your Pokemon?
Probably Sippy.
As you are hammering it down at this thing, unfortunately, you might get a little overzealous, and maybe Sippy, kind of peering closer at it, gets a little too close, and you accidentally hit her a little bit with it. Nothing too painful, fortunately. She's just a little disoriented. And similarly, Sippy will have disadvantage on skill checks for the rest of the gym challenge. Specifically skill checks, attack rolls will still be as normal.
So I have disadvantage on... Sippy has disadvantage on skill checks?
Yes, correct.
Or, okay.
For me, it was Kitt, not Gizmo, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they were different effects on my little consequences table here. But you will successfully craft something a little shoddy, but quite similar to the hammer that Tink has. And she will take it, once again, over to the fish, this time a fish laying on a table, and she will
Oh, God.
smack it down on that fish, as it were. And Connor will say, it will KO. Congratulations, you have a Gigaton hammer, and I will get that description for you as well. We've got one left.
Gym challenge beat.
Yippee!
Hear me out, gang. The durability is a bit sad, but I think it's optimal for me to go for Fury Cutter.
I like it.
The bug
Buggy
coverage with my water types.
Pretty good.
If I run into grass type, yeah.
And psychic and dark.
That's pretty good. I know
Yeah.
water and fighting is also just excellent neutral.
Is there a fighting curve?
Yes, you can go for
The-
axe kick,
The axe kick, yeah.
which is really funny with a crab.
It's up to you.
All of these are really funny with the crab. Let's
That's
be
true.
honest.
Truthfully, yeah.
I think I'm gonna be an underachiever today. I think I'm going for the sickle.
Okay. Which skill would you like to use to craft this weapon?
We're using people skill or Pokemon skill.
It's your people skill.
Yeah, I'll hit it with a con.
All right.
It's a 10.
There is no consequence. What is your, who's working with you here? And, what does it look like as Triton crafts his sickle?
Dude, I don't know. How the fuck does Triton craft something?
With Khan, I imagine it might just be like, you know, he's just following the instructions of Tink here as she crafts this out, just kind of wearing along with it, toughing it out.
It'd be like a faith construction. Like,
True.
Lord Helix got this. Just let it go. Let it rip.
Lord, if nobody got me, Lord Helix got me.
Yeah, that.
All right. You will successfully create a curved weapon, as Tink will take this over and spear it through one of the giant fish hanging up, and it looks quite right that there is a curved thing, kind of like a really large fish hook. Maybe that's what it looks like here. Maybe the flavor for Triton, this being from the sea, has more of like a fish hook style sickle here as it spears through the fish, and she will hand it back to you, and Connor will say, it will KO. And congratulations, you all have weapons that your Pokemon may use in the upcoming challenge. As
Wahoo!
he says that, he will say, all right, I guess now it's time. You guys were kind of, unfortunately, the Mechagross, when you guys came in, got a little excited, but he will bring you guys over closer to the center of the room. He will say, your next challenge is to work together as a team and defend Mechagross from a raid of wild Pokemon. Each of your Pokemon, you can only use one of your Pokemon each, but you are welcome to use the weapons that you have crafted here today. And together you have to keep this Mechagross from taking enough damage to knock it out, as hordes of wild Pokemon will be coming in. And as he says this, he will begin he looks like he's gone around the back of the Mechagross again and is like kind of fiddling with a device that might be back there as it begins once again powering back up to life. Those blue lines and swirls etched into it, once again crackling and coming to life, glowing around it as its red eyes power up once again, but fortunately not trained on any of you. And this time, those beeps will begin to form a song that gathers around you, but it doesn't sound great to your ears as the giant garage doors on each side of this gym will begin to open up, and the song will begin to play out into the forest around you. And you see in the distance small creatures with glowing blue eyes, some with curved steel on their arms, like blades, like those that you just formed. Others with carapaces of hardened steel begin to slowly encroach upon the Mechagross, seemingly drawn to the song. And that is where we will pick it up next time.
Yeah.
Hello, and thank you for listening to episode 7 of Dunsparce Drampa Harmony. We hope you enjoyed the start of the very first gym challenge of this second campaign. If you're interested in learning about the Healy's level ups before this session, as well as early episodes, post-show discussions, and more, the best place to find that is our Patreon at patreon.com/Dunsparce. We love and appreciate the support of all of our patrons, with special thanks to our latest patrons, Withered Souls, Cho, Spencer Tuo, Kareen, and Kale P. If subscribing to the Patreon isn't right for you, we totally get it. Every little bit of support helps, from liking this episode, leaving a comment about your favorite moment, and following all of our socials, which can be found at linktr.ee/Dunsparce. I and the rest of the crew are always happy to answer questions about the mechanics and rules we use in the Dunsparce discussion channels of our Discord as well. That's discord.gg/Calyrex. Thanks again for listening, and see you on January 27th for episode 8 of Dunsparce Drampa Harmony.
Can I get a shoe size?
Oh, yes. Of course. This is a child, I will say.
That's fine.
I gotta tell you, this is a fucking child. You gotta figure this out. Don't
a
stare
young
too long. It's
person-
kind of weird if you do.
Hold on.
I've been holding. Still confused.
Continuing to hold.
Yeah, I have it. I don't. I don't.
I we have it.
I would have
Yeah.
it. Okay.
No, even if I lose, like, why would I let this go? They said get piece of scrap, so I have it.
I am the only one not muted, so I guess it's me.
Unless it's muted for coughing.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
It's the only.
I
reason.
I
Sorry.
thought her partner was a Sinisty.
Ah,
Oh.
Kira, cut that out, please.
no, it's good.
Kira, you better fucking keep that in.
Kira, put that at the end.
Kira, put that at
Yeah.
the very beginning.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's the
opening.
cold
The
open.
opening preview thing.
We're gonna finally do a cold open. Kira, please.
Ah,
I've been asking for like 60 episodes to do a cold open. Kira, please. I'm sorry, a trunk?
Like an elephant. As more of this
Oh.
as more of this Pokemon comes into
I
view.
thought it was reaching out with its ass. I'm like, what is
With
going
its
on?
dumpy, dude. Those cheeks grasp around it.
I was thinking like Rotom was trying to like back into it, like Rotom car or something. I don't know what the fuck
Hey,
I was
yo.
on.